there everyone, what's up and welcome back to another video on Filmtastic. When we look at picture-perfect movies today with flawless acting, we can't help but say that these actors were destined for their particular roles. It is indeed hard to imagine someone else playing your favorite characters. But many actors were also considered for these highly sought-after parts. Let us today see 10 roles in Hollywood everyone went after. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on anything. Alright, let's begin. Number 10. Young Han Solo, Star Wars. When Phil Lord and Christopher Miller came up with the idea of directing a prequel with a young Han Solo, there was no way that any young actor would pass this opportunity. Zac Efron, Miles Teller, Ansel Elgort, and Emery Cohen were among some 2,500 actors who tried their luck for the highly coveted role. Ultimately, Eldon Ehrenreich was casted in the highly anticipated movie Solo, a Star Wars story. Number 9. Christian Grey and Anastasia Steele, 50 Shades of Grey. On-screen casting for erotic best-selling book 50 Shades of Grey was a tough call owing to the expectations of the readers. Fans rooted for Ian Somerhalder, Matt Bomer, and Alexis Bledel and others. The author of the book, E.L. James, was inclined towards Shailene Woodley, who would not commit due to her schedule of Divergent. Other actresses who were considered were Alicia Vikander, Alexander Skarsgård, and Felicity Jones. Originally, Charlie Hunnam was cast against Dakota Johnson before Jamie Dornan made the cut. Number 8. Harry Potter. Warner Brothers made an open call through the internet to find someone for the iconic role of Harry Potter. Well, it was not as easy as casting the ACU spell, which would summon the perfect match for Harry Potter's role. Over 40,000 kids sent their audition materials, but J.K. Rowling was sure that anybody who plays this role would be British. This ruled out the first choice Liam Elkin and other actors Haley Joel Osment and Jonathan Lipinski. Now it's pretty much impossible to imagine anyone else other than Daniel Radcliffe as Harry Potter. Number 7. Katniss Everdeen, Hunger Games. The Hunger Games book trilogy was a major hit, and there is no doubt many actresses wanted to land the role of Katniss Everdeen. The top contender for this role was Emily Browning, who starred in Sucker Punch and The Uninvited. Saoirse Ronan were also strongly recommended because of her experience with hand-to-hand combat and prior athletic roles. Other choices included Shailene Woodley, Abigail Breslin, and Haley Steinfeld, but eventually everyone's all-time favorite, Jennifer Lawrence, grabbed the role. Number 6. Amy Dunn, Gone Girl. The novel Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn had woven the character of Amy Dunn with such intricacy that the casting for this role did not have to be less than perfect. Charlize Theron, Olivia Wilde, and Natalie Portman actively pursued the role. No doubt all these actresses would have given their personal touch in the movie after starring in movies like Black Swan, The Devil's Advocate, and Lazarus Effect. Ultimately, Rosamund Pike was chosen, and the choice could not have been better. Number 5. Michael Corleone, Godfather. Al Pacino's name is almost synonymous to Godfather, and it's pretty hard to imagine anybody else in the role of Michael Corleone. But surprisingly, Paramount Pictures' first choice was not Al Pacino, but other options were also considered. From Jack Nicholson to Dustin Hoffman and Warren Beatty, many actors expressed their interest. Number 4. Batman. Tim Burton's directed masterpiece Batman was legendary, and this role was undoubtedly highly sought after. The film was the beginning of what was going to be an astonishingly successful franchise. Bill Murray was also considered for the role. So were Mel Gibson, Charlie Sheen, and Alec Baldwin. At the end, it was Michael Keaton who donned the prestigious Batsuit. Number 3. Rachel, Friends. Friends was not only a legendary sitcom, but the turning point in lives of the actors who played our favorite characters. Gaining massive success was Rachel, played by Jennifer Aniston. Many young actresses were vying for the role, which in future would inspire many girls in terms of copying hairstyle too. Producers were particularly interested in actress T. Leone. Eventually, Jennifer signed for the role and the rest was history. Number 2. Lara Croft, Tomb Raider. 15 years later from when Angelina Jolie donned the character of Lara Croft in Tomb Raider, MGM and Warner Bros. Decided to bring the character back into action. After director Rory Uthag introduced the idea, many young actresses lined up including Saoirse Ronan and Emily Clarke. Daisy Ridley was in serious consideration for the role, but then Alicia Vikander was chosen. Number 1. Cold Sear, Sixth Sense. M. Night Shyamalan's brainchild, The Sixth Sense, caused Haley Joel Osment to rise to fame and get nominated for the Best Supporting Oscar nomination at the age of 11. Cold Sear was able to communicate with the dead in the horror movie, and many young little actors tried their luck for the role. Liam Aiken was considered for the role, but his mother denied him acting in a movie with such dark content at the age of 8. Michael Cera also tried his luck but could not win the role. So which character you absolutely cannot imagine being played by someone else other than the original actor? Let us know in the comments below. Well, this brings us to the end of our video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't liked the video yet, so it's never too late, give it a thumbs up, people. We will see you soon in another video. Until then, take care and goodbye.